Mrs. Stewart. Mrs. Stewart. Mrs. Stewart. Mrs. Stewart, wake up.
What?
It's time to get up.
Oh no, I don't want to get up.
Yeah, no, it's time to get up.
No, I'm gonna stay in bed.
No, you need to get up. You get to stay in your pajamas all day today.
What?
Yeah, you didn't remember? You get to stay in your pajamas all day today. You don't even have to get dressed.
Wait a minute. You mean I get to stay in my pajamas all day?
Yeah, it's pajama day.
Do I have to do my makeup?
Well, I probably would. You'd probably look a little better.
Do I have to comb my hair?
I probably would.
Oh, but I get to wear my pajamas all day.
All day. You don't even have to put regular clothes on.
Awesome. Okay. I think I can do it.
Good.
Okay. Do you have coffee for me?
Yeah, I have coffee for you. A fresh cup of
Oh,
coffee.
thank goodness. Okay. Well, okay. I think I can do this. I got my coffee. What am I gonna do with the kids today in my PJs?
I don't know. Maybe read a book, maybe?
Oh, that's a great idea.
Would you like a book?
Yeah. Do you have a book handy for me I could read?
How about this one?
Awesome. Okay. Oh, coffee's good, dear. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.
All right, bye.
Love ya. Okay. Well, I think I can do this. Hey, boys and girls. How are you? Oh, it's pajama day. We get to stay in our pajamas all day today. Isn't that awesome? And Mr. Stewart brought me some coffee and even a book for me to share with you. So let's get started. Sound good? I gotta have a little bit more coffee. I'm a little sleepy this morning. Okay, good thing he woke me up. I might have stayed in bed all day. Have you ever done that? Have you ever slept in bed all day? Well, let's see. The book that he brought me is the Berenstain Bears Ready for Their Big Pet Show. Or sorry, really big pet show. I think I need to wake up a little bit more. Berenstain Bears and the Really Big Pet Show. Well, let's start reading. I have pets here at my house. Do you have any pets? It looks like in the front of this book they've got a bird maybe and a dog and a cat. And guess what? We have the same types of pets here at our house. We have 2 dogs, a cat, and some birds that I can't wait to introduce you to in just a little bit. Well, let's read this book. We love our pets. We love them so that all our pets are best in show. Berenstain Bears and the Really Big Pet Show. The bear family loved their pets and they took very good care of them. They took their dog, Little Lady, for walks every day. They played with their cat, Gracie, with a ball of string or a toy mouse, and they kept the bowl of their goldfish, Swish, sparkling clean. Papa had gotten Swish when their first goldfish, Goldie, died. Sadly, goldfish usually don't last very long. And we know that to be true. We've had some fish here at our house over the years, and sometimes they don't last very long. Maybe you've lost a pet before, and that's so sad, but I hope you've been able to maybe get some new pets along the way. One morning, the whole family went down to the Bear Country Pet Store to do some shopping for their pets. They needed to get some food for Little Lady and some catnip for Gracie. They also needed some new water plants for Swish's bowl. Brother, sister, and Honey Bear loved to visit the pet store. Brother liked to watch the puppies, and sister liked to play with the kittens. Honey Bear liked the birds best of all. She liked their bright colors, and she liked to talk to them. Sometimes the birds talk back. Oh, how neat is that? Have you ever heard a bird talk? Like the way we talk? That would be neat. Tweet, said Honey Bear to a cage full of canaries. Tweet, 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 sang the canaries. Chirp, said Honey Bear to a cage full of finches. Chirp, 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 chirped the finches. Honey Bear saw a cage of parakeets. They were all different colors. They were bright yellow and green and orange and blue, and Honey Bear liked them very much. Bird, she said, pointing to them. One of the parakeets, a bright blue one with a twinkle in its eye, cocked its head and said, bird, as plain as could be. Bird, bird, bird. The bird was talking back to Honey Bear. Did you hear that? Said Sister. That bird can talk. It's a parakeet, explained Papa. Parakeets can imitate sounds they hear, even words. Oh, that's so neat, said Brother Bear. Can we get a parakeet? Well, said Mama, I don't know. We already have 3 pets. Yes, said Brother, but Swish is a goldfish, and goldfish usually don't last very long. True, said Papa. Besides, added Sister, Honey really likes this one. And look, they can already talk to each other. Honey Bear had her nose pressed up against the bars of the bird cage. Keats, she said, trying to say parakeets. Keats, the parakeet said back. Keats, Keats, Keats. That would be a good name for him, Sister Bear said, laughing. Once they had picked out a name for the parakeet, they couldn't just leave him in the pet store, so Keats the parakeet came home to the treehouse with the bird family. Keats was easy to take care of. They fed him birdseed every day and gave him water. They cleaned his cage, and once a day they let him out to fly around for exercise. When they let him out, his favorite place to go was the top of Papa Bear's head. Look at him sitting on top of Papa Bear's head. Keats liked to sit up there nibbling at Papa's fur while he read the newspaper. Hey, said Papa, that tickles. After he was out for a while, Keats flew back to his cage to get a special treat, a piece of fruit. Did you know that parakeets like fresh fruit? You know, said Papa one evening, looking around at all their pets, this place is getting to be a regular pet show. A pet show, said Mama to herself. I think Mama Bear might have an idea. Mama was the chair of Beartown Festival Committee. The Beartown Festival was a big street fair that was held every year in Beartown Square. The committee was looking for something to do at the festival that would be fun for cubs. A pet show seemed like a great idea. A few days later, Mama came home from a meeting of the Beartown Festival Committee. Well, it's all settled, she told the family. What's all settled? Asked Papa. The pet show, said Mama. There's going to be a big pet show at the Bearstown Festival this year. A pet show, said Brother Bear and Sister. Can we enter little lady, Gracie, Swish, and Keats? Of course, said Mama. That's what pet shows are for. Hooray, yelled Brother and Sister, jumping up and down. Way, yelled Honey Bear. Way, imitated Keats. Right, right, right. I think Honey Bear is so little she can't say all of her words. She was trying to say hooray, and she just said ray, but the parakeet copied her. When the day of the big pet show arrived, Brother, Sister, and Honey Bear were very busy. They gave little lady and Gracie baths and brushed their coats till they shone bright. Gracie wore a big pink ribbon, and little lady had a glittery new collar. Swish's bowl was cleaned and scrubbed, and there was a new underwater castle in the bowl too. It had a drawbridge. Even Keats's bird cage was bright and shiny. Instead of plain newspaper, Sister put the colorful comics section of the paper on the bottom of the cage. So they got their pets all cleaned up and ready for the pet show. The Bear family and their pets all piled in the car and drove into Beartown Square. It was quite a scene. There were cubs with their pets from all over Bear Country. There were lots of dogs, big dogs, little dogs, shaggy dogs, fancy dogs, barky dogs, and even shy dogs. There were lots of cats, long-haired cats, scruffy cats, cats with kittens and cats with mittens, cats who purred and cats who hissed. There were quite a few bunnies, hamsters, guinea pigs, gerbils, and mice too. Oh my goodness, so many different kinds of animals. Maybe I've mentioned the kind of pet that you have. Do you have a bunny? Or maybe a gerbil? Or a hamster? Or a guinea pig? Or a cat? Or a dog? Keats was not the only bird. There were dozens of parakeets and canaries, as well as brightly colored parrots, macaws, and cockatoos. There were plenty of fish to keep Swish company, along with their other water creatures like turtles and frogs. Some cubs had truly unusual pets. Too Tall Grizzly brought his pet garter snake, Slither, and Barry Bruin even had a pet skunk. A pet skunk. Don't worry, he told everyone. He's deodorized. That's a relief, said Mayor Honeypot, who was the judge of the show. Oh my goodness, can you imagine having a skunk as a pet? Pee-ew. Oh, stinky. Queenie McBear created quite a stir when she showed up riding her pony. The other cubs were just a little jealous. They wished they had ponies too. But then Queenie let them take turns riding her pony, and they forgot all about being jealous. Mayor Honeypot had a clipboard, and he took notes about all the pets. Brother and sister looked nervous at each other. They wondered if their pets had a chance to win a prize. Ribbon. Many of the pets of the show seemed very special compared to their plain old dog, cat, fish, and bird. Ooh, they really wanted to win an award or a ribbon. We're just going to have to find out. The mayor came to Keats's cage. "Hello, little bird," said the mayor. "What's your name?" "My name is Mayor Honeypot." "Honey," said Keats. "Honey, honey, honey." The mayor laughed. "Oh, what a clever little bird," he said, and he made a note on his clipboard. Finally, after he looked at every pet in the show, Mayor Honeypot climbed up on a platform to make an announcement. "I know you are all waiting to hear which pet gets the prize ribbons," he began. "But after much careful thought, I have decided that I can't decide. Since all the pets here are very, very special to the cubs who brought them, I believe they all should receive a ribbon." "Yay!" cried all the cubs. Oh, how cool is that? They're all going to get a ribbon because all of their pets are special. There were ribbons for the biggest pet and the smallest pet, for the fanciest cat and the cutest kitten, for the shaggiest dog and the scratchiest dog. Berry, Brew, and Skunk even got a ribbon for the most unusual pet. And Too Tall Grizzly Snake got Quietest Pet Award. Little Lady got the ribbon for Best Caller, and Gracie for Biggest Bow. Swish was the best behaved, and Keats was given the ribbon for the cleverest bird. I love how they're all winning a special ribbon. Each of their pets are unique. "One special correction," said the mayor, looking inside the cage. "She is the cleverest bird in all of Bear Country." They looked inside the cage, and there, resting on the comic page, was a little white egg. "Where did that come from?" asked Sister. "I guess Keats must have laid it," said Papa, scratching his head. "Then Keats is a girl," gulped Brother. "That explains why she is so clever," Sister laughed. "Very funny," said Brother. "But Keats doesn't sound like a girl's name. Maybe we should change it to Keatsy." "How about Cutesy?" suggested Sister. "Perfect," Brother agreed. "Our clever little parakeet will now be called Cutesy." Oh my goodness, so it wasn't a boy bird, it was a girl bird, and she laid an egg. "Cutesy," said Honey Bear. "Cutesy, cutesy, cutesy," repeated the cleverest bird. And that's the end of the story. Oh, I hope you enjoyed this book, The Really Big Pet Show. And I had a couple ideas while we were reading. First of all, I want to show you some of our pets that we have here at our house. So in just a little bit, I'm going to be making another video and show you our parakeets. We have 2 parakeets that live here in our house with us. So I'll show you that in just a little bit. But I was wondering if while you're waiting, could you draw a picture of your pets and maybe write a sentence or 2 and tell me about them? Do you have a pet dog or a cat or maybe a hamster or maybe you have a snake? I don't know. But can you draw me a picture and tell me your pet's name, maybe what it likes to do? Is it good at anything? Does it have any special tricks? What kind of food does your pet eat? How do you take care of your pet? I want you to work on that while I get a couple of other things ready, okay? And then I can't wait to see your pictures and your sentences later on today that will tell me all about your pets. Now, if you don't have a pet, why don't you draw a picture of maybe a pet that you would like to have? Maybe you'd like to have a fish like Swish, or maybe you'd like to have a parakeet like Cutesy. You can draw me a picture of a pet that you'd like to have and maybe write a sentence telling me what pet you hope to maybe have someday. Okay, I'll see you in a little bit. Bye, friends.